إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. Inshallah ta'ala, today is our second gathering of the explanation of the short booklet called Usool Al Sunnah by Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. I'll start off today by going over a quick review of what we did the last session. We briefly talked about the author of this booklet, Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, and what he went through while he was calling to Allah Azza wa Jal. We also talked about some of the benefits of learning the Aqeedah, and we also talked a bit about the first portion of the book. And before starting today, I'd like to mention some more definitions, inshallah, that will help us understand a bit more about the book. First of all, we'll take a look at the word as-sunnah, and it's one we hear a lot of times. Now this book being called Usool Al Sunnah, it's important to understand what we are referring to here when we say as-sunnah. Now linguistically, lughatan, as-sunnah means al-tariq, or the path, a path, or the way. Istilahan, now if we look at the definition of as-sunnah with regards to the specific field we're looking at, it has different definitions. For example, عند الفقهاء, with the jurists, عند المحدثين, the people of al-hadith, عند السلف, عند الأصوليين. All of these they refer to as sunnah with slightly different meanings. Now what's relevant to us is the definition of as sunnah istilahan with the salaf. And when we say as sunnah in this book, or more commonly, is referred to as, like we mentioned last time, al-aqeedah wal-manhaj. And this is the most common usage of the word as-sunnah, which means the aqeedah, which we're studying, and al-manhaj. And al-manhaj also, al-manhaj includes all of the sharia. So once again, the word as-sunnah, when we refer to it in this book, we're referring to the aqeedah and the manhaj of the people of sunnah, ahlus sunnati wal jama'ah. Now the word al-manhaj is also similar to the word as-sunnah, but al-manhaj, when we say al-manhaj, which means the way also, it includes all of the sharia. And the aqeedah is part of al-manhaj. So al-manhaj is generally all of the sharia, and the aqeedah is part of the al-manhaj. And some of the other definitions of as-sunnah, just for knowledge's sake, عند الفقهاء, the jurists refer to as-sunnah as the al-mandub, or the recommended acts of worship. The muhaddithin refer to as-sunnah as being the al-khabar al-marfu' ila nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, wa aydan al-hadith al-nabawi. So the reports that are raised to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, also the hadith is also referred to as a sunnah. So these are some of the different meanings of a sunnah, and when we refer to a sunnah in this book, we'll be referring to the most common usage of the word, which is the aqeedah and the manhaj of the people of ahlus sunnati wal jama'ah. Another beneficial point to mention is why specifically did the Salaf hold on to the word as-sunnah? Why is it a hallmark, or why is it specific to the people of Sunnah and Jama'ah? The answer to that is because the saved group is different, or is different from the other misguided groups, because they hold on to the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and most of the matters of Aqeedah that the people who have gone astray do not believe in are those which came to us from the Sunnah, from the Prophet ﷺ, and not from the Quran. The Quran is agreed upon between everyone who believes or prays towards the Qibla, Ahlul Qibla, and there's no difference of opinion when it comes to the Quran. Now when it comes to the Sunnah, there are a lot of misguided groups that do not accept the ahadith, and for many different reasons that inshallah we will get to, but none of them are justifiable positions, but they reject the Sunnah, and that's how they've gone astray. So us as Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah, we hold on to the Sunnah, and that's why the Sunnah has a very high position with the people of Ahlus Sunnah. Now moving on, the first, the words of the Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal when he started his book is Al-Imam Ahmad يقول Usool Al Sunnah عندنا, the pillars of Al-Aqeedah and Al-Manhaj عندنا, as in with us, are, and he goes on to begin the book. Now when this is something we also mentioned last time, but just as a reminder, that Al-Imam Ahmad, when he says عندنا, or when he says Usool Al Sunnah عندنا, he's not referring to the madhab. So once again, the saying of Al-Imam Ahmad عندنا refers to Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah, not the Hanabila, because first of all, this book is a book in Aqeedah, not a book in fiqh. Second of all, the word Hanabila originated after the Imam Ahmad passed away, not during his lifetime, similar to the other madhahib of fiqh as well. So that's how we know Usool Al Sunnati عندنا refers to the pillars of Sunnah, the pillars of Aqeedah and Manhaj for the people of Sunnah and Jama'ah. After that, we talked about التمسك بما كان عليه أصحاب رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم والاقتداء بهم, which is the first pillar, holding on to what the companions of the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم were upon, and following them. This is the first pillar we talked about. And there is a very, very big beautiful benefit associated with Imam Ahmad mentioning this pillar to be the first, and that is if you follow the Sahaba or the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, you are following the Quran and the Sunnah with their understanding, right? Not only following the Quran and Sunnah, but with the understanding of the companions, Ridwanullahi alayhim. And that's how everyone, the whole ummah, can have one understanding of the religion, as opposed to multiple interpretations.